So now we're going to watch a full sale role play, from door approach to verification call. You'll be able to see some of the things that I do. It's not perfect. I'll give a breakdown. You'll be able to get inside my head. And so enjoy it, pay attention, and try to learn the principles that are taught.
How's it
Hey,
going?
just real quick, is it Nate?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Nate, you guys doing the TV and the internet here?
Yeah, we have TV and internet.
Okay, awesome. So the reason I'm here is just some of those older TV receivers, they tend to freeze up every now and then. And so we're just here to fix that issue. And then on top of that, Nate, you guys probably have noticed over time that your bill has gone up on the monthly rate. We'll actually be able to reduce that price for you and keep it low over time, okay?
Okay.
So a couple things I want to touch on with the door approach. I brought up 2 specific pain points and then offered 2 specific solutions to those pain points. The first pain point I brought up was the TV receivers freezing up on them. And then I said, we're here to fix that issue. After that, I brought up the monthly bill going up, their price increasing. And then I said, we'll be able to fix that issue, reduce that rate for you, and keep it low over time. Notice that there's 2 issues brought up and 2 solutions. That's going to make the door approach as universal as possible. So in the case that one of the pain points isn't really a big deal to them, there's a good chance that the second pain point is a big deal to them. Then I really have their attention and I'm able to more easily get into the home.
Now, Nate, I can't do it for everyone. It actually depends on the system you guys are currently set up on right now. That main hub DVR box, probably in the front room, there'll actually be a receiver ID number on it. Do you by chance know the receiver ID number on your box?
I don't know.
Not sure what it is?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if we just take a peek at it real quick and I'll let you know what we can do for you?
Yeah. Do you have like some ID or something?
Yeah,
something to tell me who you are?
Let me show it to you real quick.
Okay, Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Thanks so much. It's good to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
A couple things I want to touch on here. Notice the customer asked to see some identification. I quickly grabbed it out of my pocket and gave it to them. It's very important for us to always keep our ID badges on person at all times. And so you can wear it around your neck, you can pin it on your collar, keep it in your pocket, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Another thing I want to touch on here is notice I extended my hand to shake the customer's hand when I walked into the home. That's just a warm, friendly gesture. It's gonna allow for more trust and get your customer to open up with you.
Okay, mind if I grab some more real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright, let's take a peek at this. And Nate, do you guys have your last monthly statement, like the bill breakdown for your TV and internet?
Yeah, we do. Do you want me to go grab it real fast?
Yeah, if you just want to grab it real quick, that'd be perfect.
Bid on big U.S. military contract.
Just mute this real quick.
So notice when I get into the home, I'm taking control of the situation right away. I'm grabbing the remote to diagnose exactly what package they're on. I'm asking him to see the monthly bill so that I can see exactly how much they're paying. And then another small detail I want you to pay attention to here is I actually mute the television. I don't want any distractions, and so I'm gonna mute that right away so that the customer's attention is on me throughout the entire presentation.
Okay. Okay, sweet. So Nate, it looks like you guys are on the 200 package, so you're getting 200 channels.
It'll also be in your best interest to sit down on a couch while you're in your customer's home. This is going to create a comfortable environment. You don't want to be standing up while you're presenting, and so be sure to take a seat. I promise you that by you leading the way of taking the seat first, the customer will follow suit, and it just creates a better environment for you to present and get the customer in a comfortable environment to say yes.
And then it also looks like you're on the 24 meg internet. And then you're not doing a home phone, it looks like. And then Nate, how many total receivers do you guys have in the house?
So we have this one here, and then there's one in the bedroom upstairs.
Uh-huh.
And then we have another one here in the office.
Okay.
And we have one down in the basement. We don't use it though.
You guys don't use that? Okay.
I personally always like to tell my customer what package they have and what internet speeds they have. You can easily do this by pulling it up on their television screen. The reason I do that is because that establishes more credibility with my customer. And so I'm going to seem more like a TV professional. And so be sure to pull that up on their TV screen and tell them what channel package they have, what internet speeds they have. I promise you that a lot of customers, they have no idea how to pull that up on their TV screen. And so if you can do it for them and show them, it's going to establish a lot more trust and credibility.
We have it, but we never ever watch it.
Gotcha. So you got 3 receivers that you're actually using, and then are any of them wireless receivers?
I don't believe so.
Okay,
No,
so
I don't
normal
think
just
so.
wide receivers. Okay, awesome. And let's see. Okay, so it looks like your total bill is $223. That's for TV and internet. And then let me see.
Yeah, TV, internet. There's actually a home phone on there too.
Oh, there is home phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so sweet. And then you guys look like, okay, you're not doing any of the movie channels. You're just doing the 200 package.
Notice the full diagnosis that I'm doing here. I'm gathering all the information necessary in order to go into my presentation and tee up a price quote for my customer. I'm grabbing what services they're paying for. It was TV, home phone, and internet. I'm grabbing how many TV receivers they're actually paying for in the home, what package they're on, what their current price is, and then if they have wireless or wired receivers. Grabbing all of that information first is vital so that when you do go into your presentation, there's no interruptions. You can do it without having any hiccups and lead up into your close with a lot of momentum and urgency.
The medium tier internet, 24 meg, and then the home phone. Okay, perfect. So it looks like right here, your TV portion of the bill runs $120 a month, and then the internet portion of the bill runs about $70, and then the remainder is taken up by the home phone. Okay.
Right.
Cool, yeah. So let me just kind of cut straight to the chase, Nate. I'll let you know what we can do for you. If it's something you guys want to do, that's great. If not, just let me know. Don't worry, I won't be offended. Okay?
Notice the element of eliminating buying pressure. I said to him, let me just cut straight to the chase real quick. I'll let you know what I can do for you. If it's something you guys want to do, that's great. If not, just let me know. Don't worry, I won't be offended. That's going to alleviate that buying pressure, and it's going to allow your customer to really listen to what you're saying. Remember, people don't want to feel like they're being sold something, and so by starting off the presentation with that statement, he's going to be a lot more open to listening to what I'm saying.
So what's going on is the TV industry is a little bit backwards in the sense that all the new customers, they get the lowest and the cheapest rates and the best equipment. And the old customers, they kind of get hosed. You guys have probably noticed over time that your bill has gone up on the monthly rates.
Yeah, it actually just went up like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So we were meaning to do something about it. But
Oh, well, I'm glad I caught you then.
Yeah.
Which is kind of backwards because, I mean, as your bill is going up, your equipment is getting older. And so you're paying more for less of quality service. And you've probably seen the commercials on TV or the ads they send out in the mail saying, hey, sign up as a new customer for $29.99 or $39.99. And you're like, well, what the heck? I'm paying 4 times that amount. What do I get? Well, the fact of the matter is just the way the TV industry works is they don't give those promotional, really low prices to the older customers. And so the reason I'm here is because we can get you as a new customer and get you a lot lower price with brand new equipment. And so a couple options you do have, Nate, is you guys can stick with your old stuff and keep paying the higher bill. By all means, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The other option that we do have is that I can get you over on the DirecTV side as a brand new customer, okay? We get you a 5-tuner DVR so you can record 5 shows at once. Because I know this DVR right here, it only allows you to record 3 shows at a time, so you may sometimes be having issues where other people are trying to record while you're watching a show and it has some interruptions. We'll fix those issues for you. And then on top of that, we'll get you all the same exact channels you're currently getting right now. Nothing will change on that. And then I noticed that you guys are big sports fans. I saw the San Diego Chargers decal out on your truck out there.
Yeah, it's my brother's. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll actually get you something called the NFL Sunday Ticket. And so living here in Utah, you don't get all the Chargers games. We'll actually get you all the Chargers games every single week. Okay. And that's free of charge for the entire upcoming season. And so just to kind of compare apples to apples, we'll be able to get you as a new customer for all 3 services, home phone, TV, and internet, at $160 per month. Okay, right now it's at about $220. You guys are gonna be saving around $60 per month. okay? Now you're probably thinking, what's the catch here? Why is it so much cheaper?
Sure.
The reason it's so much cheaper is simply because the new customers, they get the lowest and the cheapest rates, okay? Now that $160, that doesn't last forever, all right? It lasts for 2 years. And so for the next 2 years, you're gonna be saving around $60 a month on your monthly bill, okay? But Nate, my technician, he's actually just down the street finishing up with the neighbors. He's over at the Johnsons, helped them out a little bit earlier today. I can have him over here in 30 minutes to get you guys squared away if that's something that would benefit you. Would it work best for him to come by as soon as possible or a little bit later tonight?
So you guys have to do a satellite, right?
Yeah, so we'll actually put the satellite up on the back side of the home, just so when you're pulling up in the driveway, you won't see it. It won't be an eyesore to you. I know a lot of people kind of have that concern of satellites cutting out in the rainstorms.
Sure, yeah, my neighbor actually said that she had some issues with it cutting.
Gotcha.
So the customer brought up the concern of putting a satellite on the home. Notice that I took that concern to the next level by saying, a lot of people are concerned about the satellites cutting out in the rainstorms. And he said, oh yeah, my neighbor, they have a satellite and it cuts out occasionally. The best way to overcome an objection is to bring it up before the customer does. And so I brought up that objection of it cutting out in the rainstorms before they did. And then notice how I solved it.
Yeah, no, I understand exactly how you feel. Some people have felt that way. The nice thing about the new equipment is that it does hold up a lot better in the rainstorms than the older equipment. They've done a lot of advancements with the technology. And then on top of that, recently we just released the DirecTV app. And what it allows you to do is to stream everything that you can pull up on your normal television right on your phone, your tablet, or your computer, and then you can cast that screen onto your television. And so you'll never have to worry about going without television in the rainstorms. And then the other thing that's kind of nice about that, Nate, is right now your TV and your internet, the way it's set up, they're on a shared line. With the shared line, the internet, it's not able to run at optimal rates because the TV receivers are sucking up some of that bandwidth. When we pull the channels in over the top through the satellite, it'll actually free up the bandwidth in your home so that your internet speeds will run at more optimal rates. You'll get the best bang for your buck. Does that kind of make sense?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
And then I flipped it into a positive by saying when you pull the channels in over the top through the satellite, it frees up the internet bandwidth in the home so that your internet speeds run at more optimal rates. And so be sure to do those things when you overcome customers' objections. Try to bring it up first before the customer does, use the feel, felt, found technique, and then flip the objection into a positive. Let them know that the objection that they possibly thought was a negative thing is actually a good thing. And then you want to transition by confirming your response and saying, does that kind of make sense? And then work towards your close again.
But yeah, like I said, he's just down the street finishing up with the Johnsons. He'll be done with them in about 30 minutes. Would it work well for you guys for him to come by then or a little bit later tonight?
Probably later tonight would be better for us.
Later
we got
tonight?
a few things going on right now.
Okay, awesome. Well, let me get you guys squared away for later tonight between 4 and 8. I'm going to get everything I said out loud in writing for you, and we'll get it all set, okay?
Sure.
And Nate, your guys' last name is Creer, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And then Nate, what's the best telephone number to reach you at?
801-555-4455.
Okay. And this is 5252 West Orchard Lane?
Yep.
Okay, and you guys are at 84062, correct?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So we're gonna get you that 200 package, Nate. You're gonna get all these same exact channels you're currently getting right now. We're gonna get you that 5-tuner DVR. We're gonna have a receiver for all 3 of your televisions, okay? And then the TV portion of it, that's gonna run you $80 a month. That's gonna include like all the taxes and fees and everything all together, okay? And then the internet portion of it, all together, it's gonna run you $40 a month, okay? We're gonna get you on that max turbo so it'll accommodate to all your internet needs. And then the home phone line, that's gonna run 10. And then with everything all together, like I said, all the fees and taxes and all that, you're gonna be looking at about $150, $160 bill per month. Okay.
And that, you're saying that includes all the taxes?
Yeah, that includes all the taxes and everything all together. That's the apples to apples comparison. Right now you're at $223. We're gonna get it down to $160, and so you'll legitimately save $60 a month over the next 2 years. Okay,
Yeah,
it's a 2-year price lock at that rate. Okay,
I can dig that.
and then Nate, the reason we lock it in the next 2 years for you is we just ask that you keep the service for the next 24 months.
Okay.
And then Nate, it looks like we're going to be able to get you set up tonight between 4 and 8, and then we're actually going to give you all of the movie channels. That's like HBO, Star, Showtime, Cinemax, and Encore.
Sure.
We're going to give those to you for 3 months for free.
Okay.
Once those 3 months are up, we'll actually give you a call. It'll actually be around the 2.5 month mark. We'll give you a ring to help you cancel those out so they never show up on your bill. Okay? And today's December 7th, and I'll actually put the date right here on this order form for you that you'll be able to keep of 3 months down the road. So that'll be January, February, March. That'll be March 7th. Okay? You'll get a call from us reminding you to help you get those canceled out. All right, let me just get them on the phone real quick, and we'll be able to run this order and get you guys all squared away.
So believe it or not, a lot of customers actually have the concern of their bill going up once the first 3 months are over with because those movie channels automatically renew. And so I always make it a point to tell my customers that, hey, we're going to give you a bunch of extra movie channels for 3 months for free. Don't worry, you don't have to remember to call in on your own to get those canceled out. We're going to give you a reminder call at about the 2 month mark so that those movie channels never show up on your monthly statement. By doing that, it just creates more trust and it generates a smooth transition into the verification call.
Hey Chase, can we run an order real quick? It's 801-555-2254. Nate, N-A-T-E. Creer, C-R-E-E-R. It's 5252 West Orchard Lane. And that is 84062. Okay. Okay, perfect. We're gonna go 3 TVs on the Genie. And we're gonna go choice. Auto. Just $20, $19.99. We're just gonna go later tonight between 4 and 8. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, he's just getting this all squared away. And so Nate, there is a one-time setup fee of $20. That just covers my service and the technician service when he comes. They'll do a pending transaction on your card, and then once the technician's done, that's when it'll go through, okay? Do you want to grab the card real quick that you want to use for that?
Always be sure to charge an activation fee. The reason for that is because it creates a very easy way of getting the customer's credit card. We do have to have a debit or credit card on file for every single customer. And so if you let them know that, hey, there is a $20, a $30, $40 setup fee to get everything installed, it's a very easy way to ask for their credit card. If they say, oh, can I write a check? Can I leave cash? Just simply say, no, I can't take a check or cash. It has to be on a card. Don't worry, we're not going to charge anything on it that you're not aware of. The technician, that's just going to cover his service to set everything up and my service out to you today.
Yeah, is that all they charge to that?
Yeah, it's $20, and then your monthly bill can go on that as well. Does that work okay for you just to do the monthly bill on that?
Yeah, that's fine. Do they send me anything?
Yeah, so you actually get an email with your monthly statement, and then we can actually send you a paper bill in the mail as well. Those 2 forms will let you know what it is. Okay. Alrighty, perfect. Okay, Chase, it is 4125-6877, 4269, 2418. Expiration is 3 of 19. It's 567. Yeah, so we're gonna do the protection plan as well. And so Nate, incorporating that monthly price that I quoted you is a protection plan. And so it's a $6.99 charge. That just covers for any maintenance that needs to be done to your equipment down the road. If anything, you know, a dog gets a hold of a remote or you drop it in water, we'll come out for free for you. That way you don't have to pay a service charge when we come out for that, okay? And that's already incorporated in that monthly price that I quoted you at.
Okay.
And then Chase, let me give you the rest of the info real quick for the internet order as well. Let me grab a couple of things from you real quick for that internet order. What is your driver's license number?
Let me see real fast. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
It's 195-522-144.
Perfect. And then your best email address, Nate?
Probably just my personal Nate B. Creer @gmail.com.
Okay. And then what's an easy to remember 4-digit number, like a PIN code that you remember easily?
It can be anything.
Yeah, just anything.
Just 2468.
Perfect. And then what is your favorite restaurant? It's just a security question they ask.
It's a good one. McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Perfect.
McDonald's.
Okay, sweet. Let me give that to them. Okay, Chase, so they're going to go on the 24 meg, the $40 a month internet. Driver's license number 1955-22144. Email address natebcreer@gmail.com. 4-digit number 2468. Favorite restaurant, McDonald's. And then they'll also do a home phone line as well for the $9.99.
And we get to keep our current number?
Yeah, you get to keep your current number. And let me grab that current number from you as well so we can transfer it all
It's just
over.
the same number.
Oh, that same one. Okay. Yeah, and that number that I gave you, Chase, they're going to keep that same exact number for their home phone line.
Let me give you my cell phone number just so you can.
Yeah, I'm going to get your cell as well.
It's 801
Okay.
616
Okay.
7112.
Perfect. Yeah, and then let me give you his cell as well. It's 801-616-7112. And then let me make sure we got it all right. We got choice, 3 TVs, home phone line, and then the internet. And then I just told him, Chase, that the total bill altogether with all the fees and taxes is going to be around $155. That's what you're getting, right? Okay, perfect. And then he's getting those movie channels free up until March 7th. That's what you guys have down? Okay, perfect. Let me get him on the line, and then you can just verify everything with him. Does that work okay? Okay. Okay, Nate, he's just going to verify everything that I went over just to make sure it's all correct. That total bill is going to be running $155, and so you'll be saving about $60 a month on your monthly bill.
Notice there's been about 4 different instances throughout the time with my customer where I have said you're going to be saving about $60 a month on your monthly bill. Price can be a great selling point, and so I'm just continually reminding him of exactly how much money he can save. And so don't worry about saying that over and over again. It cannot be overused.
That $20, that just covers my service and the technician service. They'll charge that once he's done with the installation tonight. And then Nate, if you guys ever do have any questions for us, after he leaves, after I leave, or referrals or whatnot, call this number right here. It's this number at the top, 1-800-528-1999, and we'll be able to get you squared away and answer any questions that you might have. And then my number is right here, and then it looks like you're all set. He'll just verify everything with you real quick.
Okay.
Alrighty, Chase, go for it.
Before I hand my customer the phone to do the verification call with the agent in the office, I always check to make sure everything is correct, just so there's no miscommunication between what I'm saying to the customer and then what the office agent is going to be saying to the customer. And so I always say, we want to make sure that we got them for 3 TVs. We want to make sure we got them on the correct package. We want to make sure the price is correct, make sure the internet package is correct, make sure the home phone package is correct. I go through all those details so that when I do hand that phone over to the customer, there's no miscommunication, we're all on the same page, everything is good to go.
Hi, Nate.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, my name's Chase with your local DirecTV dealer. I'm going to quickly cover some information. I just wanted to let you know that this call may be recorded for quality and training purposes, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we have Nathan Creer as the primary account holder with a service address of 5252 West Orchard Lane, 84062. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Perfect. And can you repeat back to me your primary phone number?
801 555 5544.
Perfect. And I heard you say that there was an alternate phone number, a cell phone you want to keep on file. What is that?
801 616 7112.
Okay, perfect. And may AT&T use this contact number to reach you by phone or text some information about your AT&T services?
Yeah, that cell phone number is the best one to call me at.
I'll make a note of it. And Nate, do you understand that you're signing a new 24-month lease agreement with DirecTV?
Yeah, it's a 24-month price lock, correct?
That's correct. And do you understand that you are not required to switch from your existing TV service to DirecTV?
Yeah, I understand.
Perfect. And do you understand that DirecTV is not affiliated with your existing service and that you are responsible to cancel your previous provider after the DirecTV has been installed?
Yes.
Okay, and excuse me, you will be receiving a new channel lineup. Did you make sure that you're getting all of your favorite channels?
Yeah, we went over that.
Awesome. And excuse me, with auto bill pay and the package you were signed up for, you'll be receiving a 24-month promotional price of $70.62 for the TV portion, and he's got you with your internet and phone at $155 a month. Is that the price you were quoted?
Yeah, that's with taxes and everything, correct?
Yep. That's correct. And then you are receiving the movie channels free of charge for 3 months, and will be responsible to cancel those before that period expires. Did Nathaniel explain that to you?
Yeah, you guys will call me and remind me to cancel those, correct?
Yeah, you're going to get some reminder calls, so we'll make sure we're on top of that for you. And then we have an installer scheduled to be at your home later this afternoon. Is that going to work for you?
Yeah, that should work. We should be free.
Okay, perfect. And then we've got your internet scheduled to be installed about 5 days out. We've got an opening in the morning or in the afternoon. What's better for you for the internet install?
What day would that be?
So that would be 5 days out. We're looking at
12.
December 10th.
So it's 2 separate installs then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We'll have the internet guy come out later. Get that
Okay.
squared
Yeah,
away.
the morning's probably better that day.
Okay, wonderful. Put you into that slot, and Nathaniel's giving you all the information on that, so you're covered. And then, is there anything else that the seller offered that we did not cover on this call?
No, I don't think so. I think we're good.
Okay, do you understand everything that we've covered on this call?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time, and welcome to the AT&T and DirecTV family. If you have any other questions, please feel free to give us a call. Our number is at the top of your sales order form. Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Nate. Thank you. You have a good day.
Okay.
Notice when I was talking to the office agent, giving them all the information to set up the account, I kept it close to my ear. That's important to do. But when I gave my customer the phone for the verification call, I put it on speakerphone. The reason for that is I want to hear everything that the office agent is relaying to my customer. In case there was a mistake made and the customer gets confused, I can quickly clear up any confusion. And so be sure to put that phone on speakerphone when the customer takes the verification call.
And then Chase, can you give me that account number real quick? Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll see ya. Okay, Nate, a couple more things before I head out. If you'll actually just take this and write down a few names and addresses of like family members or friends that you think would be interested, maybe someone who's had their TV service for a while that we can help save them some money, I would love to help them out as well. And then I'm also gonna write down here at the top of this order form the number to call to cancel with your old provider. And then once you've done that, you'll actually take that old TV equipment, the 4 receivers and the 4 remotes, just take that to your local post office and they'll actually be able to box that up and ship it back to the old provider for you, okay? I'm gonna write that number down for you right here. And then Nate, I'm also gonna leave you with this tear apart. This gives you instructions on how to download our DirecTV app and how to stream everything. So that, you know, if it ever does rain super bad or something like that, you'll be able to stream everything right on the app and you won't have an issue with the weather, okay? Let me just get your John Hancock right here. And we'll get my technician here later tonight to get you all squared away. Awesome. And then I'll just leave 2 of these forms with you. You can keep this top one for yourself. And then if you'll just give the bottom one to the technician when he comes.
Okay.
And then if you just want to write down any other
trying to write
names,
these down real fast.
that'd be awesome.
Just
I
get everybody's phone
appreciate it.
number.
A few things I like to do to finish up every sale is I'll put a separate piece of paper and a separate pen in the customer's hand, and I'll say, hey, I'd love to help out your friends or family members that would benefit from saving some money on their TV bill. Can you write down some names and addresses for me? And then I'll explain very thoroughly and clearly exactly what they need to do with their old equipment. They'll take it into the local, post office, or their previous provider will send out a box to them to ship the old equipment back. And then I always make it a point to tell them about the DirecTV app. There's actually a tear apart that I have in my binder, and I leave it with my customer. It explains exactly what they need to do to download the app and use it.
My sister, I don't know, can you help people out of the state, or does it have to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'll actually do is I'll give her a call within the next 30 minutes. If you'll just send her a text message right after I leave and just say, hey, I'm going to have a guy give you a call. He's going to save you some money on your TV bill. That would be perfect. I'd really appreciate that.
Cool.
That way she'll answer from an unknown caller.
Okay. So I'm just grabbing some phone numbers here real quick.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's perfect. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, there's a couple names for you.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. I appreciate it, Nate. Okay, we'll get the technician here later tonight. And then, don't forget to download that app.
Okay.
You'll love that. You'll be able to stream it all on your computer, your iPhone, your tablets, everything.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks again, Nate. I appreciate it. You're going to love the new stuff.
Appreciate it.
And so be sure to do those 3 things in every single home before you leave. Ask for referrals, tell them exactly what they need to do with their old TV equipment, and then leave a tear apart explaining exactly how to download and use the DirecTV app.